What's going on, everyone? William Stewart here, alongside of Sean Green and Nick the Share in the background, pushing all the buttons. We're back, better than ever, for another round of our PPD Nationals. This one's from Division 15. It's Amanda Scarborough, Mike Scarborough from Troy Vending in Arizona, taking on Jeremy Vollmer and Josh Wolf of Stansfield Vending in Wisconsin. So we're live from Bull Shooters.
Oh, yeah. So here's Mr. Scarborough. See that little diddle go for the 25 or the bullseye on the last start?
Yeah, I did see that.
This is level 15 or Division 15, so a little bit of a different level than we've seen so far on stream. Although, let's be honest, the difference is not as much as everyone probably thinks it is. In fact, I can tell you the difference here. These players average combined, right? The high point of it would be somewhere around a 3 and a 3. A 3 and a 2.955 would qualify for Division 15. Boy, oh boy.
Right?
Would I be a lower level team if I ever thought I would be one? Oh. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. So we're going to still see some great darts. It does not matter the division, guys. This is like whammo. Divisions don't matter.
No, that's the reality of this. Is once you kind of get down to it, it's so close and average. You're going to see a match no matter what.
And the winner of this is guaranteed at least third place. The loser of this will play the fourth place match, which will be coming up next. This is Amanda. Amanda and Mike. Mike has the 4K bonus pool going on. They're playing against Jeremy and Josh. Jeremy has that 10K bonus pool. He's got a lot of money on the line right now. And honestly, Josh and Mike might too. You really just never know.
Well, Josh has that, 3K? Yep, Josh has 3K. Yep. Mike has 4K. So, yeah, I mean.
And Jeremy, 10K.
Oof. Ooh.
Yeah.
Mention that, and I get a little butterflies go through my system here. Get excited.
Yeah, and we're not even playing, and that's what happens when that goes on. But these guys have earned these. The 10K bonus pool is no joke. To be in the top 100 of the All-Star rank list in PPD, you are an established player. You play all the time for PPD leagues and TOC, or you have done so in the past. That's kept you kind of at this rank level. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do that. And do you see what I see?
Yes, I do. I see that, and I was wondering.
A wedding is gone, and scuba is back.
I was wondering what was going on there. Wow.
So Division 1, we thought was going to be dead in the water for us here with the wedding that took over the streaming board of Black Saddle, but it seems like it looks like the wedding left.
Well, actually,
or is partying next to somewhere else. The bar crawl moved on. Let's put it that way.
Well, it looks like Larry and Steve actually lost their next match. So this is a one-leg decider they got going on here.
Yeah, this is last chance. They're already at last chance.
They really are, because they lost to Tyler Burrows and Terry Conchet. I'm not even going to attempt it. Of Iowa.
You already did. It's so adorable to watch you, or to see you try these. I just want you to know that. Well, I know it seems like a real lame way to say it, but
when are we gonna have an English lesson, sir? Because I apparently need it.
Well, I don't know.
Well, now that you say it, just book me for the siege, and we can have one then.
You can't say Konchalski? What's wrong with that?
Oh well. Come on.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. That's probably wrong, too, by the way.
Come on.
Well, Steve and Larry will like nothing more than a chance back at him. But right now, we have a we call this a third place match?
This is technically called, Look at it.
Well,
Yeah, fourth place match.
sure.
Yeah, fourth place. Yeah, it's a fourth place match.
Loser's guaranteed fourth, so it's a fourth place match.
Okay. There you go.
Let's trust Nick on that one.
Never.
No.
Look at this, Division 15, and we have a boom goes the dynamite. Mike Scarborough throwing in a 180.
Woo!
That's how you do it.
Oof.
And followed up by a 6 mark. Woo, baby. You got some darts being thrown. And here is Amanda.
Talk about some darts being thrown. That Clayton Robbie John match lived up to everything he was hyped to be. That was entertaining.
Wow, with Robbie John winning.
98 averages for the likes of both those guys, I'm pretty sure.
Woo.
Great stuff.
And now all those PDC watchers or viewers have to come over to our live stream
Come on
to see
over.
some darts. We are live here for PPD Nationals. This is doubles, and this is bonus pool Saturday, which, if you've never experienced it, it is something else, let me tell you. There's a lot on the line here. These bonus pools are insanity, all the way from 10K all the way down to 1K. You split it depending on how you get done. As we get a boom goes the dynamite again from Mike. Back-to-back nines. That one was a white horse to follow the 180. This is Division 15 we're watching here.
He gave a big old fist pump, too. Double fist pump, Tiger Woods style.
I would, too.
Look at
Kyle,
this follow. My goodness.
Kyle Shaw goes, LOL, literally just finished watching PDC.
Well, come on over, baby, as the song goes. Let's go. Come in for the ride.
I love it. No, it's easy because I just know what I would do as a fan of darts is just switch over to this. Although, let's be honest, if I was a fan of darts, I'd be watching this first, and then PDC is for the birds, but that's fine.
Well, let's be honest. We're watching both. Why can't they?
Oh, exactly.
100 plus here as we continue our day for PPD Nationals, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. $80,000 in payouts today. Some great stuff, some great darts being played. Thanks for joining us. Give us that like, comment, let us know where you're tuning in from. Share this out to your friends. Let them know we are live for this coverage.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. And we appreciate all you guys supporting all of these players, because that's really what you're doing. You're here to support PPD and all the players that play every week, who put a lot of money in these boards. They deserve to be watched and viewed by as many people as possible. We like to give them that opportunity. Let's look at these are flighted into 30 divisions today. 30, buddy. Division 1, the rating is a 7.824 to a 7.999. That's not a very big difference.
Not at all.
That's,
and it gets tighter as we go on.
Yeah, it's a 0.15 difference. That's crazy. All the way down, I mean, some of these are separated by like 0.05. I mean, these are crazy. It's crazy, the ratings here. And these are combined MPR ratings for both players to get to that. So you can't be above a 7.999 to play today. So we've seen Kenny Doyle with Chris Jones, and Chris Jones shooting phenomenally, which is why they're sitting on the king seat right now. I mean, Kenny did what Kenny does. But yeah, I mean, this has just been fun, man. It's been fun to watch. If you're just joining in and you did not miss, or you missed the first stream we had going on, my goodness, did you miss a lot. You missed Dan Levine doing some special gamesmanship. You missed some dancing on a table. You missed a whole wedding party. I mean, and that's not even mentioning any of the darts that were phenomenal.
Yeah, there was a lot that happened in that first stream. Well, almost 3 hours of nonstop action. So yeah, go check that out after this one. But yeah, well, I'm thrilled just to be here today to see. You know, we're used to being on with the elite players, the CSC 1 and 2, just talking some big hitting averages. It's nice to see well, I'll say it, some lower level players that are stepping up their game, playing for some big money and throwing some big darts.
Think about this. Put yourself in Amanda's shoes right now. All right. Your husband is Mike, allegedly. They could be brother sister. And he is going for $4,000 in that prize pool, and you don't have any in your bonus pool. So all the pressure of $4K is on you to help win for your husband. Woo! That is a special type of pressure that I don't really want.
No. And hey, let's kind of talk about this too. How about the fact that Mike and you said it's Ashley, correct?
Amanda.
Amanda. Sorry, I got confused with Dan Levine's wife.
Yep, I gotcha.
They know they're being streamed right now
Oh yeah.
because they got asked to move over to the streaming board, and they were probably like, "Well, what for?" I mean, who wouldn't? They're stepping up and playing some quality darts, being streamed in the process. So kudos to these individuals as they know they're on the stream, and that can be kind of a giddy experience.
Yeah, Mike went back-to-back 9 marks just a few seconds ago.
Quality. Wow.
Scott Hanish. I love him. Oh.
What did Scotty say today?
You have to look at it to get what it actually... Yeah, by the way, when Will does say low-level players, he's not actually including me in that. I would have been below this. Right around Division 31 would probably be where I would belong. So...
Well, I'm just saying that we've seen a level 26 or a splash of a Division 26. We've seen some 15s. We've seen some of the upper echelon levels, but still.
Mike has hit 3 9 marks in this leg.
That
Boom goes the dynamite.
He said Ed Chambers taught me that fun. Classic Chambers.
How do you in Division 15 hit 3 9 marks in one leg of darts, man?
The thing about it is individual stats. Where is Mike actually at on the individual stat? Where is Amanda at on the individual stat? Because combined to create their team score, that's how they get them in the divisions where they're at, you know. But
even if he's a 4, I mean, we rarely see 3 9 marks in Division 1 of the CSE Challenger Series in one leg.
Son of a gun. Somebody grab Christopher Lim's phone and take it away, please.
Oh my gosh, guys. A celebrity is in our chat. A celebrity. Which, by the way, you need to get his darts. His darts are great.
Hey,
his flights are all right, but
to the man, we're gonna call him and get him in here.
To clarify, by the way, Mike's average, I pulled it up on PPD here for us. He is a 4.229.
Wow. Okay. So pretty quality.
Well, he's doing a 5.4 in that leg, so he goes, well, thanks. Yeah, now he's nice. See, you kill him with kindness, man.
Oh my goodness, that's classic. We couldn't stop. Here we go. So,
all right, Josh Wolf is going to get the start here in this leg. This is the 0-1 leg here. This is the middle bracket, so I guess they call it the middle bracket. This is the 1-loss bracket. The loser of this is guaranteed 4th place. The winner is guaranteed 3rd. So both these teams are making some money today. But if you look up top, that's the important thing is not the money that you make in the tournament. It's getting that bonus pool money. Mike would like that 4K to split. Jeremy would like that 10K to split. And Josh would love the 3K. Scott, you're absolutely right. Now, that's not even nationals. That's not any tournament that you go to. Your MPR needs to be higher than your league average. If you want to win, you have to. It doesn't matter if you're level or Division 30. You better be raising your average by about a point per person, or else you're not going to win the finals. It's just not going to happen.
John Bunnell asking, how do we decide who gets on stream? It's really based on who
pays us the most.
streaming capabilities, really. Um, we have the ability to stream at some locations. Unfortunately, some of our locations are down right now, so we haven't been able to kind of tap into those locations and stream as much as we'd like. So we're providing what we can, and actually, a team already fell out from bullshooters, so we transferred a couple people over so that we could stream a little bit more. So that's kind of what we're doing today, John. Not really a picking and choosing. It's just kind of more of, hey, who can we stream? How about this? A little side note. Dan Levine, I did text him,
Yeah.
and he said, "Oh, you were watching that? I didn't even know that." And I said, "Well, we were streaming it."
Yeah.
So he hasn't got that one yet.
Yeah, we did a little bit more than watch it. About 120 people watched that bold move that you pulled off there. I mean, this is great darts from both teams. Sitting at 50. Amanda here
She
at
can take this out.
162. Yeah, she sure can. She
Oh,
went for it too. I'm just happy that she went for it. You know, like that's all I care about in a partner is I care that they take a shot at the win. I know I've said that many times with you, buddy, and you know that about me. Um, I need that type of player at least. You don't have to be good. You don't have to hit it. As long as you shoot at it, that's all I care about.
yeah, I think that's probably what Mike, and it being a good partner, probably told her ahead of time. Hey, you got a shot here. Go
Yeah,
for it.
you're sleeping on the couch. Yeah, exactly.
You're sleeping on the couch. Well, here we go for a diddle for our last leg decider.
Man, this is a big moment for both teams. 1-1 scoreline. Jeremy Vollmer, Josh Wolf taking on Mike and Amanda Scarborough. Let's see what would happen.
Looks like Larry and Steve, who've been kind of watching off and on today, they did move back over to our streaming board, and they did advance in that fourth place match. So they're playing Terry and Tyler,
Who they
right now
just lost to.
in that third place match.
Yep. But we're here at a last leg decider for Division 15 here. You love to see it. And oh my goodness. Oh, did he really? Ooh, he got it. All right. Woo. I would have shot at the left side of that dartboard on that last dart there if I were them. But Jeremy and Josh will get the start in last leg decider. It's about to go down. And by the way, I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's not a coincidence that we gained about 35 people across our platforms once the PDC ended. Just saying.
Just saying.
And boy, are you guys in for a surprise because you could have had this the whole time you were watching that. And this is way better.
It's been entertaining as Mike's going to step in here looking at the 19s. Hits the first dart triple.
Yeah,
Mike, bold move, Cotton.
Mike's hit 3 9 marks since we've watched him, and that's the one leg that we watched him play cricket. So he is right now feeling it. Which, as a dart player, when those types of times happen, it is fun to be playing darts.
And shaking it out. This is intense. You can tell.
She's talking to herself.
Yeah. Ryan Westover saying intense game. You are indeed correct, sir. Crazy.
Yeah, we're getting down to it. This is one of those situations where the entire chair is not needed anymore.
Just that front little edge. That double saved her. She did take the lead by 18 points here. Josh, though.
Chris, you don't want me as a partner? What the heck, man?
Hey, I'd take that.
I'm sure you would.
That may be cheating, honestly.
Oh boy. Yeah, your averages would be way higher than anyone who could play.
Yeah, I think I was about to say our averages, because I average like, well, around probably a 4 on that cricket, 4.2 maybe.
Well, all right. Chris knows who's his favorite commentator is. That's me, because I have to commentate the match. So he is keeping me in that role. So thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. I'm better at it anyway than playing, not than Will. Oh boy,
I knew
I
that
love
was
it.
coming. I knew that was coming.
I love it. I feel like people are looking in and being like,
Big dart.
"This is how Chris Lim is."
He's worse, honestly, when you get him in person. You got
Yeah,
to deal with him all week at NDA.
yeah. We just peek in the curtain, and say, "You guys suck," and then go back to playing. It makes you feel good. Big white horse there. That's Josh's second that we've seen. Boom goes the dynamite. And they are, well, they're not really in control. Look at these score lines, bud.
Yeah, I don't know. Ooh.
He tried to follow it. Got the double bowl. That might be huge at the end of the day.
I was about to say, if that's me, do you take the risk and go bulls? I don't know. That's kind of a tough decision because it's putting a lot of pressure to hit the trip 16 and trip 15. What'd you say?
Oh, you mean like what Mike had? If I'm Mike and I'm feeling it, if I'm feeling it like Mike was, I would have shot the way he did. I would not have gone bulls.
Let's see what Lim thinks, because I know Lim would have went right at those 16s and 15s.
He doesn't count. He's a freak of nature when it comes to darts. He can do whatever he wants to do at any time.
Correct. There's no denying that.
Shoot, if he needs just one double bowl to win a match and the other team only needs one bowl, he'll hit the little circle in the 6, and then he'll hit the in between the 11, the 2 ones of the 11, and then he'll hit the double bowl. That's how Chris Lim would take out that.
All 16s there for Josh.
Mike's going to pile on the points. Does so. Not enough to get a point lead, though.
Did you see Chris's deal? I wouldn't have been trailing there.
You got to love Chris. Just one of a kind.
Just one of a kind. One of a kind.
All right, that 16 did not actually help at all. So, 21-point difference. This is winning darts right here for Amanda. Not anymore. There's the point lead. You got to go bull still. Yeah.
You got to stay right there.
Doesn't hit it, but that's the right dart. Josh trip 7 first start. Did he go for it? He tried to go for it. He sure did. I like that move from him. But winning darts are in the hands of Mike Scarborough. Not anymore. Yeah, that's a double ball.
Big double there.
Yeah, Mike's been absolutely phenomenal. No matter what happens in this leg, both teams have shot crazy. Jeremy Vollmer stepping up here. Does get the point lead back with a double 16 on the last dart. Interesting. All right, Amanda, you know what to do. Oh, that's such a good dart and just unlucky to get it just above the bowl because now she's blocked. Yeah, and unable to do anything with it. So Josh is going to have 3 straight darts at the bowl for the win. Last leg decider. He's got to hit it. Oh, my gosh. He missed it. And Mike Scarborough, who is more than capable of doing this, has winning darts in his hand. And not terribly hard winning darts. Look at this. Trip 15. Oh! wires it into the tin.
Oh my word. And you can see him look to the airs. Oh my gosh, that's just tough. I'm gritting my teeth.
And it's not over with yet. Jeremy does not win the game. Who needs a chair when you can just stand the whole time?
I literally, yeah. I'm gritting my teeth. Oh my goodness.
One bullseye will give Amanda the look at the win.
She had to literally sit there and wait for a second and just like take a couple deep breaths. She's got to be shaking.
There's no way you're not. Needs a bullseye. Doesn't get the bullseye. Can still get the point lead, though. And unable to do so. And you're sleeping on the couch, Amanda. No, they have shot phenomenal this whole entire time. You see her kind of raise her hands up, but Josh still needs to finish this off. There it is. Woo, baby. What a game that one was. Hats off to both teams there. They're both still in this. 4th place, 3rd place, still remaining. So anything can go.
Yeah, 4th place will go to play Aaron Lapp and Julius Shelton of Stansfield Vending in Wisconsin. Both of those two are in the 6K bonus pool. So we're going to head on over to the Larry Kopp, Steve Diker match as they're playing Terry and Tyler in Division 1.
Yep, and this is going to be a last leg decider. So that was the diddle for the last leg decider.
Ooh.
So here we go.
Treated here. And this is the 3rd place match here, folks.
We're up right around 200 people across all of our platforms watching along with us. Woo, baby. 3rd place match. Right, Will?
Yep. Terry and Tyler
I was just going to say, no, just remember here, because Larry and Steve already have 2 losses, means if they win this game 3, they then have to beat another game of cricket after.
Okay.
Triple elimination, so they have to double dip here.
So that's if Larry, you said if Larry and Steve win that one?
Yeah, they need to win this leg and then win another leg of cricket after.
Okay. All righty. So there we go. Thanks to the expert in the PPD Nationals, this gentleman here.
So therefore, it actually helps Larry and Steve, I think, in this leg, because they don't have to worry about the pressure of just winning this one leg and moving on. They know that their work is not done yet. Chris, you stop it right now, bud. Thanks, buddy. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend.
Yes, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Always nice that you chime in and say hello. Looking forward to the next time we see you.
Or not.
Yeah, or not. Let's be honest. The love
No,
letters,
hopefully it's soon.
We can hold those back from you.
All right, there's the point lead. Stays with it. Let's see here.
Big shout out. Terry and Tyler are out of Iowa, and games are our biz. Larry and Steve, Schmidt's Amusements in Wisconsin.
Yeah, Tyler Burrows and Terry Konsklowski. Steve, just say it fast, it works.
Sure.
And both these teams are throwing phenomenal darts. Again, this is Division 1, the top level. Although there's not much difference between Division 1 and Division 6, 7, 8. It's very, very, very small in the ratings. And really pretty cool how they're able to separate it out to 30 different divisions.
Yeah, it really is. It speaks volumes to, the amount of competition here on this weekend of darts, combined with singles, doubles, and triples events. Here, and how about this? You guys are loving it too. 150 here, 150 plus hanging out in our platforms today.
Yeah, you love to see it, as there is Scuba Steve getting a 6 mark on the board. This is a last leg decider. However, if Larry and Steve do win this match, they still have to beat Terry and Tyler in 1 game of cricket in order to move on. And big boom goes the dynamite. Great, great darts there from Terry. And it's good to see Larry Kopp's kind of back in form.
Yeah, starting to get back in form. Maybe just kind of showing a little sprout of inconsistency. I don't know if he played yesterday or not, but that very well could be. If he did play yesterday, maybe kind of working out the kinks.
Well, it never helps to have a wedding party going on right next to you, too. That
That
probably
too.
threw him off a touch.
Big time.
And I'm not one to make assumptions, but that wedding party looked like it was off the hook, too, as the kids say. There was some dancing on tables going on. I don't know how I would have been able to focus.
Yeah, a little crazy. A little crazy.
Four mark only for Steve, and I'm only saying only because Terry's stepping up. And Terry has not missed a single 19 or a triple 19. And he does close the 20s, which is really annoying for me because I'm trying to do the, oh no, Terry, what is you doing? And it's not being able to happen so far. Just in case he never messes up. I have to throw it in there.
There, yeah, shaking that one off. Not happy with himself. What a point game we are seeing right here.
Yeah, I think Tyler's pointing too. He did look at the 18s on the last start. I don't know if I like that move on the last one. 52 points up and a 54-point swing here for a triple and a single from Scuba, who does like 18s. See? And he closes down Terry's 19s. Big, big, big dart there for Scuba. But we have seen it time and time again from him. When his back is against the wall and he's not distracted by a wedding party, he throws out of his mind, but so does Terry. Boom goes the dynamite. Terry with an 8 marked to regain control of this one. And it forces Larry to try and do something big on the 16s. And if there has been a number that we've seen Larry kind of struggle with today, it's been the 16s.
Yeah, it has been.
But what will Tyler do?
Yeah, that's the question here. Single 17 to start.
And there's a trip 17. He tried to close the 16s on dart too. That was a triple 7. Just missed it. So Scuba.
Extends that lead to 100 plus, though, so could be a good move there. Yeah, big triple.
It's a good 7 mark. Mark Rosen has 200 stars. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Fun to watch you play today. You and Meredith did really well. And, man, Terry's good. I don't know much about Terry, but I need to. I always love when I know that Will's doing 2 things at one time.
I know, right? Because you can hear me typing in the back. So.
No, you're just so quiet.
I do get concentrated. I do the same thing on my live feeds at on the USA Dart streams because you like look over at me awkwardly, saying, "Hey, you gonna speak here or what?" Oh, my bad.
Well, it's only because I asked you a question a minute and a half ago. And unfortunately, Scuba unable to do anything there. So,
oh no,
3 bowls is all that's needed from Terry. And we'll have to say goodbye to Black Saddle Saloon.
I'm gonna step way over to the left-hand side.
And does not get the trip. So you're saying there's a chance.
There is one opportunity here. Can Larry take advantage?
And unfortunately not. So Tyler Just needs one bullseye. And he gets a double. Overachieves on the last one. And that will take out Larry and Scuba Steve. Guys, it has been a pleasure watching you guys play all day. Hats off. Look at them waving. Yep, clapping along. Great sports. You got to love them.
Yeah, you certainly do. And kudos to Steve. Appreciate you repping the patch, man. You definitely don't have to do that, but he's continued to support USA Darts, well, for a while now. So shout out to you, buddy. Thank you very much. As we're going to head back on over to Amanda and Mike as they prepare for the, what was that? The third place match? Is that correct? No, fourth place match. That's correct.
Yep, they're playing in that fourth place match here because Jeremy and Josh beat them.
Yep, and that's going to be Aaron and Julius. That's correct. So
Julius Shelton and Aaron Lapp, also from Wisconsin, taking on the Arizona team of Amanda and Mike.
Good stuff. Well, let's go ahead and take you on through some brackets here. As looks like we got a couple people fighting it out. Tyler and Jordan of D&D Amusements are fighting Jerry and Corey. So Jerry Junick and Corey, of D&D Amusements. That's for your division number 2.
And we have to tell everyone, Jerry is up for 4K and Corey's up for 5K. So there's a lot more on the line for these two than just $480.
Well, Division 3 is over. Chris Martz, Corey Kramer win that one as they actually beat out Hunter and Madison.
So Chris Martz is going to be in that 6K prize pool, bonus pool, and Corey Kramer is going to be in that 1K bonus pool.
Great
so
stuff.
Both of them are going to be walking away with a little bit more money than just the 660 that they won for first place, which is quite a lot too.
Division number 4 is in the third place match right now. Division 5, RV Crudup and Victor Ellison win that one, as that is a 4K and 5K bonus pool.
Yep, so they're going to be making some money today. It's a great day for them.
Good stuff indeed. Division number 6.
I can't believe we already have some divisions that are already finished, man.
Isn't that crazy? And we got other ones that are literally in the third, fourth place match or higher, maybe in the finals already. I mean, great to see. We're rolling right along here.
Yeah, you love to see it, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure doing this. I've enjoyed every second of it, and going into it, you never know what to expect, right? Especially when we've not done this before, where Nick did it by himself once. That's always cray-cray for everyone. But
it's going a lot better with you two here, for the record. Absolutely never doing it by myself again.
Good.
Well, that's how I felt in Father's Day Frenzy when I got slapped in the face with reality on that one. Going back to streaming by yourself there is definitely a difficult task when you got so much to do and so little time to do it.
You know, it is nice to sound like I'm in demand.
Just a little. Tomorrow our triples event starts, so looking forward to that one. Good line of teams here as I'm just kind of looking at the bracket as well.
Hey, Nick, what are we looking at on the other board there?
So the other match I have pulled up, just waiting on the opponent, is the Division 10 finals.
Sweet.
I have those locked in for us. We're looking at the perspective of David Wolf and Richard Feeder, waiting on their opponents here. And we'll get the Division 10 finals guaranteed.
Okay. They still have a long way to go.
One match before it.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I gotcha. But they're in the middle of the
third place match.
Third place. So there's still a double dip that needs to happen there just to reach this one, right?
Correct. It's been going for a couple minutes now at least, though, so it should be, by the time we're done watching this one, we'll be ready to hop over to that finals.
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be upset to watch Amanda and Mike play again. They had us on the edge of our seats, actually standing near the end of that match. I mean, how crazy was that one, bud?
That was an intense match, and we're going to get another dose here.
Of course, the Scarborough couple are playing out of Arizona at Bullshooter Saloon. Or Bullshooters, sorry. Black Saddle Saloon. Bullshooters is where they're playing out of. Which is a fantastic dart bar with a kind of obscene amount of dart boards that are in that one place. It's pretty cool to see. And it does look like the Scarboroughs are going to get the start. So Amanda and Mike will go first. Taking on Julius and Aaron. And here is Mike. For those of you just joining us, Mike, we have seen him hit 3 9 marks, almost 4. And we've only seen him play 2 legs of cricket. So, woo! You got to love it. I'm not sure what warm-up that just was that I just saw on the screen there from Aaron or Julius. Did you see that?
I did not. I did not.
He was doing like a high knees. Walking high knees is what was happening there. Here is Julius. Looking down at the 19s.
Couple big triples there.
Mike, I got to be honest with you. I probably wouldn't turn down an Arizona trip as long as someone else was paying for it. I'd be there easily. So you should reach out to Will and USA Darts about that, potentially.
Yeah.
But I called it first.
Hey, if we're, I just got to figure out when it is.
Yeah, there you go.
See that we don't have any conflicts.
It's a big 4 mark there from Amanda. Here is Aaron, who was the gentleman doing the high knees, stretching out the legs there. Gets a 5 mark, too.
February 17th through the 20th.
Man, that sounds like such a good time to be in Arizona.
Can't remember. I think I had somebody reach out to me for that date too, so yeah, I don't know.
Which one's in Arizona?
I think
kidding.
I think the other one's in Texas.
Yeah, that's pretty decent too.
I know. We'll work it out. We'll get in touch.
Lon getting in there, and Washington all seasons is always open to live commentary. 8 teams today.
That's a good amount of teams.
That is a good amount of teams playing at all seasons.
Yeah. And I can't remember how many boards do they have at all seasons?
It looked like a smaller venue, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, I thought they only had 4 or 5 boards. But obviously not, right?
I have no idea, man.
We would probably see a bigger lull than we have if that was the case.
Potentially. Linda getting in there as well. Arizona Open is a blast.
$45,000 in payouts.
Woo, boy.
Yeah, that's a pretty good chunk.
All we
Troy Vending putting that one together, I think.
All we have to do is cut that down to 40,000 in payouts, and then you and I will be there. I'm just kidding.
Lon said.
Way overpriced.
Lon said
Oh.
8 boards there.
Oh, there you go. They're all filled up for tomorrow. So I guess it's a first come, first serve on which board you want. But here is Miss Amanda, is not shooting right now. She's standing close to the line. That's why I got confused by that. So Julia stepping up. They're down a couple points. And a wedge. Not anymore on either of those. Now definitely not. Big 6 mark there for Julius. This is Amanda. Gonna look at the 20s, I believe. I think Amanda talks to her darts before she shoots them.
You very well could.
I've said some things to my darts before. None of them that I can repeat on live stream, but I've said some things to my darts before. Because it's definitely their fault. It's definitely not me. If you've played darts, you know what I'm saying. It's definitely the darts' fault. And she does exactly what she wanted to do. Gets it within 4 points and closes the 18s. And we have Aaron looking down at the 17s, it looks like. And yeah, I went there. Ed Chambers just now getting in there and saying font. Ed, it was from like an hour ago, man.
Yeah, that was way back in the day. Where have you been? Enjoying the beaches?
Mike doesn't do a whole lot there, only 2 marks. So Julius, a bit of an opening that he probably wasn't expecting. And again, Julius going for 6K, Aaron going for 6K, Mike going for 4K right now. There's already been a few people cemented in some bonus pools already. Let's see what Amanda can do. She's looking to close those 17s. That's a tough break on that second dart. Yeah, and it made that third one real hard. It puts a little bit more extra pressure on that third one. I said a little bit more extra pressure. So
Hey, that's right.
That's all right. I teach our youth how to speak too. So that's oops.
Hey, every once in a while, it happens.
Ed, I'm so sorry that your Saturday was wasted not watching darts. Because you've missed a lot of good stuff.
Like this style.
Oh boy. Will, I don't know what's going on, but I think I'm getting a little bit of feedback off you.
Uh-oh.
That's like, it's giving me a little like hum sound, which has not happened yet. Are you watching something else? What are you watching?
I'm not watching anything. My
Just
computer fan's going. That's probably what you're hearing.
That is what I'm hearing. That would make sense. All
That
right.
would make sense. Yep. I'm kind of scared for our chat right now since we got Scott and Ed in here at the same time.
Yeah, I'm trying not to say a whole lot to them.
Yeah, let's keep our eyes like the other way.
So to give an update as far as the bonus pools for the rest of the brackets, I just went through our 30 divisions here. A couple divisions are already done. Now, whoever has their little bonus pool attachment, so right now you're watching Aaron and Julius, they have 6Ks. Whenever someone wins with a 6K, gets first place in their bracket, they get a share of the pool. So right now there's so far been one person that's had a 6K that has won first place, one person that has a 5K that's gotten first place, one person with a 4K that's first place, and 2 people with a 1K have gotten first place. So right now there's first couple shares of those pools going out, but there's also a couple brackets where the winning team wasn't in the bonus pools at all, which means more shares for the other teams.
Yeah, if you're in that bonus pool, you like seeing when people who do not have bonus pool numbers win. Correct?
Absolutely. Well, you also see, like, for instance, 2 players in the same bonus pool, Aaron and Julius. That's not super common because you're just going to get the same share. So sometimes you'll see what bonus pool are you in? Oh, you're in a 5K, I'm in a 4K. Let's play together, because that way you're getting shares from different pools, upping your odds of a higher payout.
Interesting. So Aaron and Julius would split the same.
They would
Split?
get two shares of it, but in theory
Okay.
it would be the same.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, because we saw that Kenny and Chris both are in the 10K, sitting on the king seat of Division 1. So I was curious how that was going.
Well, most people pick the partner they're the most comfortable with. They don't play around the bonus pool, but it's definitely something to keep in mind if you have a couple partners you're comfortable with when you're signing up for this tournament. Just because it does hedge your bets, and you could potentially be like a Chris Watson that wins the 4K pool with no one else winning it. You never know.
Okay. I like it. The
A
insight
lot to
again
factor
from
in.
young buck Nick Teixeira.
A lot to factor in when you're choosing a partner.
Yeah, you can definitely tell also that it seems like most people will pay attention to that bonus pool when they're picking their partners. If Nick's even doing it, and I don't mean that like Nick's so out of the loop that he would never think of that. I just mean that he also is probably someone who's more comfortable playing with certain people and would rather do that than have to think about it. So the fact that he is thinking about that also makes a little bit of a. I think that means that more people are doing it. I almost got him to speak. He unmuted and then muted himself back. He's like, I'm not going to say anything. All right.
Nope.
He did the smart thing that I never do, and that's just don't say it. It would have kept me out of this Boom Goes the Dynamite mess a long time ago. That's a huge double bowl on Dart 2. Hits a single 7 on the third one. Aaron moves a lot when he throws. Did you notice that?
Yeah. Yeah, he certainly does.
All right. Mike needs a double bowl.
Gets
a
it.
double bowl.
Woo!
And that last chance, one leg goes down to that. And of course, Mike and Amanda win a barn burner. Classic right there. Needed a double bowl to do so because his opponent, Julius, was probably hitting 3. Wow. Wow.
And
What a leg and what a match on that one. So they move on. They'll now be playing
Jeremy and Josh, who they already played.
Yep, who they just lost to.
Yep, Jeremy Vollmer, Josh Wolf of Stainsville Vending in Wisconsin.
So this is another one of those scenarios where Jeremy and Josh will have to be beaten twice by Amanda and Mike in order for Amanda and Mike to move on to play for the finals. So Jeremy and Josh sitting in a good spot here, but if they lose 2-0, they have to go to one leg of cricket for all the marbles.
So what we're looking at here, they're going to get settled into place. We still have that Division 10 finals coming our way shortly. So we're going to run a couple ads here, take a little break for a few minutes, and we'll be right back, starting action probably about 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, guys, hit that share button. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon.
With 8 flight, it is nearly impossible for the flight to come off. It won't break, tear, crack, or bend out of shape in the long run because it's just soft and flexible enough. On top of the amazing material itself, the edges are reinforced along the wings to provide extra protection from tight groupings. Will hold up, it'll take a beating and continue to take a beating.
What about A2ZDarts.com?
We've actually had our website for over 20 years, and we've grown to be the largest distributor in the U.S.
That's a large number of darts. How many darts do you carry?
We have over 900 different sets of barrels on display here in the store and thousands more online.
Cool. Do you help people with their throw?
Oh, absolutely. This is Steven helping Beto with his throw.
Your sign says magic darts and billiards. What about pool?
We have over 1,600 different pool cues here in the store, and we even have demo shafts so customers can try out their stroke.
With 8 flight, it is nearly impossible for the flight to come off. It won't break, tear, crack, or bend out of shape in the long run because it's just soft and flexible enough. On top of the amazing material itself, the edges are reinforced along the wings to provide extra protection from tight groupings. Will hold up, it'll take a beating and continue to take a beating.
Well, here we go. Quicker than we have, well, than we thought, honestly. As Sean's not even with us right now. Nick's gonna jump in with us for a little bit. How about that? What's going on, Nick?
How's it going, good sir? Oh, and look at this. As we come immediately on for a Boom Goes the Dynamite there. Sean, where are you, buddy?
We needed you here, Sean. We needed you here, Sean, as we move back to level or division 15. My apologies, level 15. Get out of here, Will. Get out of here,
Come
Will.
on.
As Amanda and Mike Scarborough once again meet Jeremy and Josh. Jeremy Vollmer and Josh Wolf of Stansfield Vending. And a little rematch from a match we saw previously. This one's for third place.
Yes. Now, we were just following along with Amanda and Mike here, and the one thing to keep a note, it's back to best of 3 format. Cricket, 501 cricket. They have to not only win this best of 3, but then win the subsequent game after as well, in the last chance to get their place in the finals for Division 15.
They got to win the best of 3 and then an additional game. So, yeah, there you go, folks at home. Appreciate that, Nick.
Absolutely. You see Mike coming up to line here and really playing out of his mind. I mean, we looked up his average. He is in the 4-2 range, so it's not a shabby average, better than mine even. But what we're noticing is that he's capitalizing. He's in tournament mode, and you'll notice with a lot of different players, when you get to that end stage, you're on autopilot. You're in T2 Terminator mode, as they like to say.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You raise your average to what you thought you could never hit. I mean, it's just like automatic. That tournament mode is something else.
I wouldn't know it, Will. I never get to turn it on in the first place. I mean, 2 and out. 3 and out in this case.
I've experienced it a couple times where it just feels like you just can't miss. No matter what you do, you just can't miss that triple bed, and it's a beautiful feeling. But when it crashes and burns on you, it hurts. It hurts hard. Mike's gonna try to ride it out here.
One of the convenient things about PPD, though, is that they do track your tournament average versus your league average, and know that there is a difference. And players sometimes will play way better in a league that they're comfortable with, or vice versa when they're more focused in a tournament. So. Wow. You do get ways to kind of work through and keep your average up to date. It's only your last 500 darts in a major tournament. It goes up, and it just needs one more. Closes at 16. Nice, solid 62-point difference between these two teams, which means that you have to be happy if you're Mike and Amanda right now for this game 1 situation. Jeremy needs a big round.
Not able to produce here.
And Amanda realistically needs to just start that 15. If you hit a single, you stay there. And if not, you're going back to 19 to help set up your partner here. You're going to be playing support.
Correct. That's exactly what she needs to do. And she knows that she takes a big gulp of her beverage, comes up, takes a deep breath, gets after it here. Tough dart.
Went on the hand a little wild, so now you're just going to go back. You just need to hit some extra 19s, add a couple marks for your opponent here.
Yep. That would be my game plan. And she goes after the, I think that was just a miss to the 17s and then a spray to the 16s. So not the best around. She knows it. She throws her hands up, says, oh, come on. Been there numerous times.
Josh, you're with a decent opportunity. Now all of a sudden you're within 9 mark. You're within striking distance, and the first one's good. Gets the point lead now. Can look at those 19s, and he does get him there. An amazing shot from Josh Wolf to make this all of a sudden a little bit more of a dicey game than Mike and Amanda could have hoped for.
For the Bulls, and is not able to find it on the first 2. So advantage to Josh and Jeremy's going to step up here and hope to go, double bull single here. There it is. Can he get the single? No, just a single 6.
Yep,
A double 15.
Yes.
Sean, we no longer need you, sir. Good.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Apparently you did, because you thought a double bull was a double 15,
That is
scaring me
true.
a little bit.
Whoa! Whoa! Maybe I do. I just looked at that double. I said, beautiful double. That's exactly what I would have went for. How was the kiddo? Saying bye to the kiddo.
That is good. Sophia, the oldest daughter, looks adorable, but she got toothpaste on her shirt. So mom was a little bit upset at that, as they're going to go visit family that's in from out of town. So I said, hey, she's going to eat something eventually, and you're not going to worry about the little bit of toothpaste. I promise you. And there is the bowl, double bowl, and a slam of the darts down. You see that? Look at the excitement out of those guys.
Oh my goodness! That was just a single leg, wasn't it?
Yeah, they got to keep going, right?
They got to keep going. I think they think that's it.
That's not it. And they're are they walking away or something? They walked away. And my voice went up 8 pitches.
Starting to sound like me there. Are you okay?
Well, I just wanted to make sure I could still, do my normal voice for after this.
I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure these boys think that this is over.
Well, I think right now Amanda and Mike are getting changed to put in the board first, so they can't even start the game yet. So that's what they're doing first.
Okay.
That might be
So
what they're
they
waiting
very
on.
well could have already started the game on Josh and Jeremy's perspective. We don't know. Yep, they're still there. We're good.
Okay,
I was gonna
so they just
say-
got a little excitement there.
Yeah, I was definitely going to say that's a huge advantage to Mike and Amanda if Jeremy and Josh thought that was it.
Oh, exactly. Exactly, because it's just such a downer.
Yep.
You could just go from the ultimate high to the ultimate low of like, oh, crud, we got another leg. Look at that big 150.
Yeah,
From
that's a great
Mike.
start. Great start from Mike. Needed, obviously.
Yeah, he needed to just take a deep breath and start off like that. But see, this is the disadvantage here. When you have a big yell, you can get almost a little too excited. And that right there, that 69, shows it.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. You have to stay even keeled in the middle of a match. If it's over or whatever, fine. But I'm telling you, it is such a disadvantage to get so excited about something happening only to realize that's not actually the case. And then it just takes you to a completely different spot. One that you're not ready for or used to or prepared to handle.
First-hand experience. I was getting to play Dustin Holt here in Wichita for Air Cap, and I got the advantage, and I was one leg away. And one leg away isn't enough when you let out a big roar, and then follow it up with a 26, and then from there it just goes downhill. So yeah, big disadvantage when you do that one and aren't ready for the kickback.
I've never lost in darts, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my goodness. All righty, buddy, Mr. 363 league average the other night.
I appreciate you pointing that out. I didn't. So as long as you do, that's all that matters. No, that's. I'm not joking when I say I've said this. I'm not a very good dart player. That is by far my highest average that I've had in a league night, by I think like 0.5 for an entire night of league. So what's funny is they were like, "Are you gonna take a picture?" And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that, but I'm definitely gonna brag about it." On Facebook. That's not below me, but taking a picture of it is a little bit weird.
Is there any proof then?
I had someone who was there, who was not my wife, who confirmed the 363.
Someone who was there, but there was no proof. Okay, maybe I'll take back my statement of a 363 and interchange that with a 29.
Well, 29's fine too. I'll take that. I got that at some point, I'm sure.
With this 201, looking for another bull and can't get it. She leaves 194 for Mike the next time he comes to the board, but 287 here.
Well, Twitch is ruining my life here.
Needs another bull to leave a check. Nope.
Doesn't get it, so big advantage here for Mike.
It'd have been quite the check out of 168, but you got to have a look to get the opportunity, and didn't get it. So Mike's going to look to give Amanda a good opportunity. Yep.
Great low ton.
Yeah, great two darts after that first one to just kind of follow it in and just follow through, leave an 81. It's a doable checkout from Amanda.
And all Josh can do is put some pressure on the 81. He has not done that very well, even leaving 141. Although we have seen that checkout tonight, you can see there's clapping happening from Amanda and Mike's person that's been watching them the whole time. So they saw how big the misses were there from Josh. All right, trip 19, double 12? Or are we going to go trip 17, double 15?
Trip 19. That would be my look, too.
That would have been mine, but we are playing soft tip today, and you never know.
Oh, here we go. So big triple 18 here. She's eyeing it down.
And she can definitely hit this. This is definitely not above her level. Well, I know it seemed like I just lied, but I did not. She just dropped that dart a little bit. Now, if this goes, I will scream. All right, good. No one needed that. No one needed me to break my headphones, slam them down in excitement as I watched a 171 go. So that means Mike, 44. Only going to get one look at it. It's going to be a single 10. It gets it.
So it looks like our Division 10 finals is going to be coming up here next, and we're going to keep it right here for this finale of this one, or this last leg decider, before we kick it on over to that Division 10.
Brandon says they would have went crazy too. Yes. Yes, they would have. Yes, they would have. I wonder if people on Facebook get mad at me that I don't ever wish anyone a happy birthday on Facebook. I just never do. Do you?
Random thought there, buddy. But let me tell you what, I'm a guy that I honestly just kind of forget half the time. If I do see the happy birthday, I'll say something in the comments. But man, some of them things, I mean, you can get 10 to 12 or something a day.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
And,
especially with your giant friends list, with all those
Get out-
friends you have.
Get out of here. Amanda and Mike getting the start here. What an advantage.
Yeah, Brandon says, ever since that celebration, they went downhill. Well, I mean, honestly, they didn't throw terrible in the first leg. It just happened to go that, or that second leg. It just happened to go that way.
Really what happened is Mike started off with a big 150, and both Jeremy and Josh didn't back it up with anything that was really great, extensive. They didn't get a hat trick as well, and that really, once you do that celebration, that could kind of like set you at an uneven keel. So yeah, they got to kind of really dig in deep here, produce something, and look at that. That is not what they they wanted to do.
Nope, that is not the start that they were looking for. So now they're digging themselves in a hole early on. And if Amanda can hit something, hit a big trip 18 or a trip 20 or something, it's going to put a lot of pressure. She gets a single 20. I think the board just guessed on that last start, but single 20 will work. As you see, and Mike nods his head at it.
My goodness, can you imagine the pressure these two are feeling right now? I can see it on Amanda's face. Look at her, not even like, she was not even looking away, taking deep breaths.
Good close.
Oh, she's throwing it up. She's like, come on.
Yeah, they're really into this. I think if there were 20 people around them, they would not have any idea that there were 20 people there. That's got to be the focus level that they've got to be at now. And unfortunately, still, Josh unable to get anything going. Amanda, another chance to capitalize here. Looking down at the 17s. Oh, man, that's just unlucky on that second dart.
That's like a hole outside right there, but she does go over to the trip 19, pounds that in with the third dart. 97 to 18 lead here for Amanda and Mike.
I'll tell you, Jeremy has a very interesting throw down there in the screen. If you just saw that, he is almost completely sideways, and that includes his entire body.
I gotta take a look at that. Is he a lefty?
It's flipped on the screen than it typically would, I believe.
That's what I was thinking too. So that's what I was kind of like, am I seeing it right or am I not?
Because, fool me, I thought Rick Hensey was right-handed the whole time.
Nope, left-handed.
But I do think that Josh is left-handed, based on that. And yeah,
So
he's
that's
just
maybe
having
what it is.
he's
Maybe
having
I'm
the
just seeing
worst.
that.
He's having his worst leg, I'm sure, of the day. I think he's hit one mark.
That is rough.
So, Brandon, what you said earlier, bud, is definitely starting to seep in a little bit.
Yeah, I mentioned it. I said that can really be detrimental if you don't know how to like set yourself at ease and kind of relieve that high intensity because you need to maintain an easy keel.
Did you see the chest bump there between the legs?
I was like, oh my
I love it.
God.
That's the hype level I want to be around. I
That
mean,
is great.
Amanda has done LDC darts. Last dart counts. She has been hitting the triple on that last dart when it counts. And look at this. Mike for the win. Oh. So now in a huge hole here, and all of the excitement from winning that first leg has got to feel just so distant now for Josh and Jeremy. 2 double bowls isn't bad, though.
Yeah, he's finally relaxed and settled in with the thought of like losing, and that was kind of relaxed him. It was like, okay, now I can throw some good darts, and it's just you get to that level of just I don't even know how to just describe it. It's just like that tense, and you kind of get up to the board, and maybe you didn't feel that shake before, and now you start to feel that little shake or that little tickle in your hand.
Yeah, your shoulder starts to hurt a little bit as you're throwing because you're throwing a little bit more of your body into each throw. It almost seems like all of your muscles are connected to each other. Yeah, look at the throw here from Jeremy. It's very sideways. But Mike, 1 bowl away from the match. Gets it done. Now, they still have to win 1 more leg of cricket against them. So don't get too excited because the job is not finished yet. Now, Nick, I have a question for you. In the finals, is it a race to 4?
So the finals is based off. It's called the least amount of loss format, basically. So the winning team, whoever's been sitting in that king seat, has no losses. So you start off first with the winner side format of best of 3 cricket.
Okay,
If
so
the winning team were to lose, it then goes to the team with the least amount of losses. It could either be so it should be 1 loss after that. So then cricket 501 cricket, and if needed, if both teams are at 2 losses, then you can go to a last stage cricket as well. So
Okay.
it's based off the team with the least number of losses.
So the only race to 4 in these PPD Nationals is the king seat match.
Correct.
Okay. That's an interesting I like
Yeah,
that.
that is an interesting format. Actually, as I just wanted to kind of chime in here and give you some info as our Division 10 has started. We told
Yeah.
Nick to keep it right here, but now it's getting interesting. So I don't know what he wants to do here, but yeah, David and Richard, who's actually the king seat. David and Richard are up 1-0 over Brandon and Jamie. And that's David Wolf, Richard Feeder, of Washington, and Brandon Davis and Jamie Hatfield of Iowa.
So there you go. So they might only have one more game left in
Yeah,
it, which actually the same exact format as what we're about to see here whenever it happens.
well, we'll keep this in the background as it looks like they're making a phone call and figuring stuff out on this end. So, yeah, good call to go ahead and transfer over to this one. Good stuff, Nick. Appreciate you doing your hard work today. So I'll give a round of applause and some love to Nick in the chat. What do you say?
I don't know if you could hear my claps, but I gave them
No,
to you.
I
They were
can't
golf
hear him.
claps.
I was about to say, they're probably some crummy, little, I got a little violin I'm playing right now.
What are you wanting, like a
A Leonard Gates, I guess. We could do it.
yeah? Man, he needs to capitalize on that, bud.
He might
That was
have to.
hilarious.
That was great. So that's David Wolf there. I kind of was keeping an eye. His teammate have quite the flow here. They've been really giving some good high fives to each other, really putting on quite the show as they're looking to dominate this bracket and take this one 2-0.
They almost have a little bit of a swagger
You're
with
dang
how
right.
they walk.
You're dang right.
Yeah, I like it.
Look at this. See?
Yep.
Boom.
Little dap
Yep.
action.
Yep. Yep.
Here is
Got it.
Jamie. Gets a trip 20. Not the point lead, though. So David's going to have a look here to close the 20s. And he's going to try and take care of those. Ideally. Got it. And you could see his partner behind him he knew it was going.
Yep. And this is what I'm saying. I don't even think they're even talking to each other. I think it's just a simple dap, and that's it. That's literally. I think they just have that kind of rhythm with each other. They just right to the point. They know what each other are thinking, and they're going right after it.
The one thing because Richard throws a good dart, but the one thing that would really help him with consistency over the course of everything, and he's probably a better dart player than I am, so take this with a grain of salt, Dave. Follow through all the way.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He stops his form there as we get a boom goes the 8 mark.
Boom goes the
from Jamie. Stopped myself right in my tracks.
Oh man, that's good. Oh, that is tough there.
Oh, hit all the neighbors.
Round. Yeah, real tough round there.
Yeah, especially after the 8 mark from Jamie. That momentum's definitely in Brandon and Jamie's wheelhouse now. As a nice, Brandon has an interesting throw. It's almost a little Dave Chisnell-esque. He keeps the elbow out pretty far, which not too many people can be successful doing that.
I did want to mention here, as Amanda and Mike still haven't started it yet, this could kind of be an advantage for the other team.
Yeah.
Jeremy and Josh, because they can kind of level out, settle down, and kind of get back into form here. I think this is perfect for them.
I would completely agree with that. I think that is the longer this wait happens, the more the momentum goes back to even, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
A big 7 mark there from David, though, puts them right back in this leg.
And I just double-checked with Carly Griggs just to be certain. But yeah, David and Richard are on 0 loss to Brandon and Jamie being on 2 losses, which means they only have to win this best of 3. If they lose, they have another best of 3. And then if they lose again, they still have a last chance game. So they have to get triple dipped.
Which
best of 3, best of 1.
Which, if your name is Nick Teixeira, you know that it is possible to be triple dipped.
Shots fired.
At least he played and had a shot at being triple dipped. That would never happen for me.
As my wife cackles upstairs.
You know what's funny about the time I did get triple dipped, though, was my bonus pool payout with the tournament payout would have been $2,500 for me and my partner to split. And my partner, when he found that out, he was pretty well off at the time, looked at me and said, I would let you have the whole thing. And as a broke college student at the time, that hurt my heart worse when he told me that
That's brutal.
after we lost.
So not only did he not mention that to you at any point, but he stabbed you right in the heart with it after you guys lost. I like that move. That's a good move.
That's a Dan Levine move right there.
It is.
Which
someone needs to make a 10-second cut of him just waiting for the countdown and just do the la da 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 da. It's the da 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 with the sunglasses coming on.
Yeah, the sunglasses coming on. He did say, just watch the 3-hour-long stream. Wow, you had most of my matches. Glad you were able to see my disappointment on that one. That's good.
Brandon does make a good case. Says it is surprisingly easy to get triple dipped in this format, and I agree.
Oh yeah.
Meredith McGee, Hale coming in, Kenny and Chris win level 1, both in 10K. So right now they're splitting the 10K between the two of them.
1,000
Congratulations to
right
Kenny
now.
and Chris. And Kenny won yesterday too, so he's 2 for 2 on PPD Nationals in July. Oh,
Brandon Westover goes, bad thing being 10K as they split their 10K.
Yep.
Nope, I'll still take 5,000. It sounds good to me.
easy peasy lemon squeezy. Thank you very much.
But that's another player that was thinking about how they're both in the same pool instead of maximizing their pool dips.
Yep, exactly. I could see how you could think about that, but you know, if you have a kind of a unique rhythm with that individual, or you trust that individual, I don't know. I'd be almost swayed to go with that person I trust rather than somebody maybe I haven't played with before, maybe I struggle with at
Oh,
times.
absolutely. But also, a lot of these top level players, because of all the different caps for the events, usually do have players at different varying averages, which will have potential different bonus pools. So that is another thing. It's not, don't make it your first priority, but it is something to keep in the back of your mind.
Brandon goes, honestly, it's so hard to win. You take what you get.
Yeah, that's the truth. I mean, when you're talking like averages all the way across the board,
Right.
yeah, take those wins and take that money and run. Grab a new pair of shoes.
Well, here we are, last leg decider. Brandon and Jamie started off a little slow in this leg, and Richard and David trying to make them pay for it.
I think that's a smart move right there from Richard.
Yep, just stay there the whole time. You cannot lose with more points than your opponent.
Yep. I think he's
It's
like,
impossible.
hey, David, you take the 19 here. We'll see if he goes ahead and points one and goes at it. Who knows?
And again, this is Division 10, which, again, I keep mentioning this just because it's so shocking to me as we get a big 5 mark there. The difference between Division 10 and Division 1 is 1.4 MPR.
Yeah, that's insanity.
That's the whole difference. That's not like per player. That's total. That's the difference.
Well, that's the thing. You're going to see some massive shots, but you're also going to have rounds like that one right there that unfortunately happen from time to time. That's where they get this Division 10 at.
Yep, and Jamie's going to close first, ideally. There that goes. And then move back to 19s. Nope, he went over the 18s. I don't know if I like that move as much as pointing again there. That's kind of playing with fire, if you know what I'm saying. Of course, David's looking down the 17s. He must like the bottom of the board a little bit more than the top of the board.
Only gets 3 of them.
Not going to be enough to do a lot of damage here. But Brandon unable to do anything about it. And just opens the door right up for Richard, who's walking into the neighbor's house instead.
Oh.
That's brutal.
Back to back. That is brutal right there.
Yeah, he's been throwing so well, too. That's a tough misstep.
Yeah, because you're... And it could be that point of I'm just one win away. I'm just one win away from winning this thing. And already thinking about the finish line. But you got to think about the darts you're throwing right now. Not about getting over that hump that you're so close to.
Yeah, I know, but like at the same time, it's not just that. It's I'm about to be in the 6K prize pool. I'm about to be in this 4K prize pool.
Yeah,
it's not I'm winning $660. It's I'm winning over $1,660 most likely. So that's definitely
another interesting point here, by the way. I just had to take a look at these players' averages. Richard Feeder, that's playing right now, is a 289. While his partner David Wolf is a 363, but the other team on the other side has closer averages, with Brandon at a 3.18 and Jamie at a 3.34. So one where it's a high-low and another one where it's 2 even-level players, which is kind of like the difference in these dynamics.
Which is actually really interesting for you to say that, Nick, because I would have assumed that Jamie was by far the better player between the two. And that's not saying anything bad about Brandon. It's just overall, it seems like Jamie has thrown just so much better. And
Ooh,
look
big
what
hit!
a triple for David Wolf.
Look at that. There's got to be some excitement in that room, and you can see it. Somebody rando behind him comes up and says, yep, give me some loving too, and slaps his hand as well.
Yeah, you always love it when like the random person comes up and daps you.
The hobo down the street. Come on over, buddy. Give me some loving.
And a big 4 mark there for Richard to follow. So Kelly Thornton asking a great question. Nick, you want to take this one? How do you get into this tournament?
Well, to get into a tournament like this, the Nationals is held every 3 months, so it's a quarterly tournament. Can be played at any PPD bar, so as long as you have your vendor working with PPD, you're more than welcome to play from that location. And to qualify, all you have to do is get, I want to say it's about 500 games across that period. And the signups close usually a week prior to. So it's really just for anybody actually playing league. If you play one league a week, you will qualify for nationals, and to qualify for different bonus pools, it's just working your way up that top 500 list.
Which takes time, but once you're there, it cements you in there until all the numbers kind of reset, because they reset every year, right? Is that true or false?
So the year for TOC ended, I believe, yesterday or the day before.
Yep.
So now we're hitting our 2023 year. So 2022 to 2023 is starting now.
So now is
all
the perfect
averages
time.
from last year are locked. So every average that we're going to see in Kansas City is locked in by this point.
Well, here we go, guys. 3 bowls away from a 6K prize pool and a 4K prize pool, plus first place in Division 10.
We could see some excitement. We could see some excitement, folks.
End it with a hat trick. Yes, sir.
Come on. Oh, and look at that. Not even what I anticipated. He just slaps his hand and says, yep, in the bag, baby.
Congratulations to David and Richard, who now put their hat in the ring there for some extra money coming their way.
Yes, sir. 6K for David, 4K for Richard. Congratulations to them. There we see a big old hug, another slap of the hands. And with that, we're going to take you back on over to our, Amanda and Mike as they play Jeremy and Josh.
Yep, they're in the middle of this. We're going to call this a last leg decider because it is just one leg of cricket. Jeremy and Josh beat him the first time, and then Amanda and Mike came back and beat him the second time. So this is
third place match, Division 15. Last leg decider.
And as you're looking here, the point advantage goes towards Josh and Jeremy, but the wedge advantage goes towards Amanda and Mike. And now so does the point total. But we got ourselves a close one here at the end. And what a big trip, 20 on the last start. I don't know how much I like that move, but it works because he hit it. I cannot believe Mike's going 17s. What is he doing? 18s. Oh, he knew it the whole time?
Ruh-roh.
What do you think about that one, buddy? Because I assumed that he did not know he had 18s. Was that your assumption there when he shot 17s first two?
Yeah.
First one, I get it. Not the second dart.
Yeah, that's just risky. It's just risky when you need to tack this extra game on, because this is for third place. And Mike's in the 4K bonus pool, so Amanda's not. So it means a little bit more to Mike than it does Amanda.
Although I've still made the assumption that they're married, so it probably means a lot to both of them.
Yeah, let's be honest, yeah.
If their marriage is anything like mine, that's Amanda's 4K, not Mike's.
You get a sniff of the prize right when it happens, and that's about it.
Yep, just hand that thing right on over. He went for the double 18, hits the double 4, so you know how close that last start was.
Showing some love here real quick as we get our winners A little picture time with David and Richard.
Love it.
Good
You guys
stuff.
gonna see that up on PPD Nationals, or up on Partners Promoting Darts Facebook page here at some point, I'm sure. That exact picture, probably.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
And a big 6 mark there, and Amanda's trying to call the Eagles on as they find themselves behind now, needing to dig out of this hole.
Grab a shovel. Let's find our way out here. On the 15s.
There are quite a few players that really prefer 15s over 16s, especially
Yeah.
right-handed players.
I was about to say that. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a preference. I know a lot of individuals that will take that 15 route instead of the 16s just to start us off.
It's just a touch closer, most likely to you as a right-handed player. So a little bit less weight needed to be added to the dart there to get it to the 15s versus the 16s. And yes, I'm going very, very scientific with that analysis. There go the 15s. So now this is going to be a dagger dart if he hits 16 here, or trip 16. Not quite. He was ready to explode, though. Remember, Josh and Jeremy got hyped up after winning one leg earlier, so they might burn that place down if they win this leg. But there is a small door open. Amanda, unfortunately, unable to get through it.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, that's the arm. The arm tightens up here near the end, and Mike's demeanor kind of says it all for you.
Yeah, he knows. It's just almost a little too late feeling.
Well,
Possibly.
oh, that's a breathe a sigh of relief if you are Jeremy and Josh. But
Double.
you're going up against Mike, who does not give up. Look at this.
Woo! Come on!
Did it dirty. 3 in the black. And we got ourselves a ball game still. If that's you, does that almost make you more upset when you do that?
Yeah, almost, yeah. It's like, oh, now here it is. Now here it is.
Right. But Amanda can still do something here. What do you
Don't
do
leave her
here?
out. You just got to go all bulls. All bulls.
Yeah?
I mean, honestly, you can put the pressure on and hope that they, but if I'm in Amanda's position, I leave that to Mike.
Okay.
I go all bulls here.
You know what? I like that strategy. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. I mean, she knows the better player is Mike. I mean, let's be honest, the average will probably tip towards Mike's favor because they are in Division 15. He was at a 4-something average. She's obviously got to be at a little bit of a lower level. But
Point one.
I would have left that to Mike, but
Mike has winning darts.
he does.
No. Just kidding. I'm a liar. Mike
got
has darts to get right back into this, though. I'm surprised he didn't go for it. At least closing all of them. Got the point lead.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now he'll put him in a position to possibly have match-winning darts. Yeah, because he needed he had the 3 beds open with the bull.
Yep.
Still needing an advantage. So, yeah, I think that was a smart dart. Go ahead and get into the lead and then closing a number out at least rather than staying on that bull.
Yeah, in my mind there, I was thinking that they had already done one of the 2 things they had to do.
Yeah.
Which was not true.
Good. You're good. It happens.
Now, if I'm Amanda, I close the 15s and 16s. Right? You put 3 bull pressure on your opponent there.
I take one of them out now, the 15s. Ooh.
He did not.
Typically, especially with terms like these in these like middle divisions, you'll see the A player encourage their B player in this sense because there's a big disparity between them. For Amanda to go at that bull and set herself up because she could still fall into a lot of different options there.
I gotcha. The only problem with that is that Mike doesn't have winning darts in his hand when that happens. And
He
I
lets it
understand.
take one out.
Yeah, I understand the strategy of it. It's just if you want your best player to have winning darts in their hands, not just darts. Does it make sense to point here? Yes. Yes, it does. Whether or not he does so is different. He does point. Yep, smart dart. Gets an extra bowl is what
Yeah, just
the math that
single.
you're doing there.
Yeah, exactly.
So now it's a little bit of a different setup with one bowl already down. Now you go bowls. And she has winning darts in her hand still.
Little man's let me know he's not happy with me upstairs. Wants to come down here and hang out.
Also, look, we're about to hit. This is round 18 right here. So I'm actually surprised we're not seeing more pointing.
Good call there, Nick. Thanks for bringing us that little tidbit.
Young Buck does it again. The legend grows. All right, Jeremy, 2 bowls away from the finals. And never mind. Got a point.
Yep.
He realized it. Yep.
Yep, he realized it and was like, all right, well, time to point. Let's just do the smart move. Guarantee it's a spot.
But, oh, that is such a dirty flight on dart 2. I hear the kid that time.
he's letting me know he's not happy with Dad.
He's getting madder and madder at you. Man, this is getting chippy. We have seen this every time with the Scarborough group. I can't believe he didn't point there, man.
This is the last shot. Amanda needs 3 bowls right here to have a chance to win.
Oh, here we go. Take a deep breath.
All Mike can do is just walk around back there. That's such a good dart and so unlucky. And now it blocks her too.
Yep.
She got one in. Double bowl needed.
Oh,
she's going to fall 4 points short. That is brutal.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, congratulations to Jeremy and Josh, who no
Yeah.
matter what will move on. Yep. I'm surprised they didn't start celebrating a little bit earlier than that, but they are now in the finals. Still going towards that 10K and 3K bonus pool.
Oh,
but they have to triple dip now.
Wow. What some edge of your seat action that was. Man, oh man, what a day, honestly. I mean, unfortunately from our coverage looks like we're not going to be able to stream any other matches, I don't think. Is that right, Nick? Wrong?
That is correct, although we will come back later on to talk about the bonus pools. However many of us return at that point of the evening, I do not know, but we'll be back over in probably about an hour or two, looking like the runtime for the rest of the tournament, and
Cool.
We'll talk about the bonus pools at that point, but that's our match coverage for today.
Sweet. Well, it was fun.
That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed every second of it. Hopefully you guys did too that were watching along with us. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you much for liking. Thank you for following along with us, leaving comments in the chat, asking questions. We appreciate everything. Man, what a great day. Shout out to everyone who played on our stream. Thank you for doing that, because I know that can be a little bit nerve-wracking for people if they haven't done it very much. Congrats to all the winners today. I mean, that's been great.
Some didn't even know apparently that they were on the stream. So hey, kudos on that one. So hey, it worked out. It was a fun day. Kudos to Nick on the consecutive changes, as we were able to bring you some really good coverage. Is what we thought were just going to be a couple sprinkles of some matches really turned into almost a full day of action here. Start at 1:30, now 6:30 my time. So yeah, pretty good stint.
I do want to point out, before we get to the bonus pool stream that we're going to do a little bit later on, just a reminder, there is a player right now in in Division 30, the very bottom division, that is in the 10K bonus pool, and she is sitting on the king seat right now, or queen seat. So she might be splitting that money with Kenny Doyle, even though it's Division 1 and Division 30. Same amount of money going to both if she ends up pulling it out.
Well, she's sitting on the king seat. She's playing right now.
Yep.
As it's Amy Plagueman
Her last
and
name's
Pete Lux.
Yep. I mean, guys, it does not matter your skill level.
Nope.
You need to get involved in TOC and in PPD leagues because, I mean, you have these opportunities. No matter what your skill level is, you have these opportunities. Do it. Do it. Get involved, especially now. Now's the time. The whole point system's reset.
How about this too? Pete Lux is in the 6K bonus pool, so both of them are in that bonus pool, just fighting for some. Actually, you can see it right there. Good kudos. I think Nick was pulling it up. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. But yeah, I think Amy and Pete have a good opportunity to win some good money here in this event, taking on Crystal Sulzer and Megan Rutger of Star City Amusements out of Texas. So there's your Division 30.
Yep. I mean, I'm going to keep pushing that for you guys. Like, get involved. Get involved. You need to. And now's the time. Now more than ever, because the whole point system resets. So 2022, 2023 point system, you want to be in that top 100 for that 10K bonus pool. Now's the time to get going.
Certainly is. Get on the ball, get going, get in the PPD, and get those games in to get involved and get in on the action and the dollar bills for yourself.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for watching, folks. We definitely appreciate it. From William Stewart, Mr. Sean Green. Come back and see us later on this evening as we go over the bonus pool. Take care. We'll see you later.
Mom, the meatloaf!
With 8 flight, it is nearly impossible for the flight to come off. It won't break, tear, crack, or bend out of shape in the long run because it's just soft and flexible enough. On top of the amazing material itself, the edges are reinforced along the wings to provide extra protection from tight groupings. It will hold up, it'll take a beating, and continue to take a beating.
What about AtoZDarts.com?
We've actually had our website for over 20 years, and we've grown to be the largest distributor in the U.S.
That's a large number of darts. How many darts do you carry?
We have over 900 different sets of barrels on display here in the store and thousands more online.
Cool. Do you help people with their throw?
Oh, absolutely. This is Steven helping Beto with his throw.
Your sign says magic darts and billiards. What about pool?
We have over 1,600 different pool cues here in the store, and we even have demo shafts so customers can try out their stroke.